Dude, that had to be so obnoxious.
You like that?
I did like that, actually. Welcome back to the Chronicology Show, episode number 2. Freaking banger episode today.
We want to start off with a what if.
What if? New segment.
What if your mom loved you? Just kidding.
What a world that would be.
Right. So have you made your mind up on what you want to talk about for the what if? Because there was like 100.
Yeah.
John, he just wrote down like 60 in
I was bored at
10
work.
minutes. And he was like, hey, I got another one. And then he meant he had 10 other ones.
Yeah. I was flowing.
Pumping,
I was
dude.
pumping that day.
I love it.
I was getting that pump on.
Okay. Getting after it. I love that.
All right, so
Oh, God.
what if? Ready?
Fire away.
What if humans could drink the ocean water?
It would taste like this.
Dude, no, what if it tastes like regular water? Just like a little salty water, but you drank it.
The ocean would be shrunk in a year.
Like, think about that. Do
What
you think
would
it
happen?
would? Do you think it would?
Probably not. It'd probably just resurface itself, right?
Think about like the grand scheme. All right, every single human being on this planet needs water to drink.
Right.
But like, where do they get that water?
Don't they take some of the water from the ocean?
Yeah, but then they gotta like do all this
Yeah,
stuff.
do all of the hydro cleaning and all that.
But couldn't you imagine just like going to the beach and just? I'm thirsty. Walk out
Well,
to the
I
beach.
think most people would die because people would be peeing in it from being at the beach, right?
You were that guy.
I love to pee in pools.
Not in a pool, dude. In a pool.
Ocean, everybody pees in the ocean, right? You don't pee in the ocean?
In a pool though.
Yes. When I was little, of course.
So like, maybe a couple
The
years,
ultimate save.
2 years ago or so.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
when you were younger.
when I was little, I used to just drop number twos just constantly
All right.
in the water. I was that kid at Whitewater when you were there, and you were
Anyways,
what's the big ride there at Six Flags
the
Whitewater?
tornado?
No, what is it now? It changed. It was
The cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger. Now it's the something.
That's just the drop, right?
Yeah, in that little pool, I was that kid, and you
Shut
were up at
up,
the top, and they're
shut
like,
up.
"The park's closed down. Park's closed." Over there, just
I actually like the thing is though, like I could totally see that, and you're just sitting there like,
what if you could drink Whitewater water?
that's disgusting.
That would be just instant death. That's like one of those snakes in Australia biting you, like the
Dude.
black mamba.
Dude, you
Same
talking about
thing.
Black Mamba?
Yeah, they can just kill you in what, like 30 seconds.
Kobe Bryant?
Rest in peace.
Wasn't he Black Mamba?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
that-
hey, when he died, I know we're going off the rails, but when he died, I thought it was fake
Really?
on ESPN because
Yeah.
you don't watch Sports Center, but
That's
I
like
do.
that little girl rapper, Lil TJ, Lil Tay.
Who?
It's just little girl, little rapper. She's like
She
12
died?
years old, and she like went all over. Like everybody thought she died, and there's like all this stuff going on. And then she like posts a picture on Instagram. And she's like, "Hey, I'm not dead."
Thank God.
But it was like this whole like
Is
thing.
she popular too?
She
Is
got
it kind of sad how like if you're not
she got popular after that.
Well, yeah, I'm sure she did, but she's trash. But still,
You know who she is? She's 12 years old.
I know, but she probably sucks.
I don't know. Her music probably isn't very good.
But I feel like it's sad how like if you and I were to die in a helicopter crash today,
Yeah.
we'd have 20 people post about it.
Think about this. How we're talking about death here. How does dying affect your popularity? Because like, for example,
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, okay? And this is a
Legend.
hot take. Everybody thinks he's one of the greatest guitarists of all time, and he is one of the greatest. He's not the greatest, and everybody says he is. If he didn't die, how would that affect, like how would his
He wouldn't
legacy be
yeah,
different?
he would not be who he is now.
Like that XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
Like
Same thing. I'll tell you the best example outside of Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
If you listen to his music, it's not that good.
Not that good.
No.
What about like Tupac?
Tupac,
Dude,
similar.
what if?
Dude, you need to watch what you say.
I know. I'm
People
just,
love Tupac.
No, I like his music. I'm just
You
saying,
do?
like, some of it.
It's
I'm
okay.
I'm just saying, how does it affect that legacy.
Who's the guy that died of?
Juice
not
WRLD.
AIDS.
Juice WRLD.
He didn't die of AIDS. That's speaking ill on his name. Who's the guy that Juice WRLD too? But
The guy in
who's the big guy that was like, oh,
Biggie Smalls.
yeah, he died of herpes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
that.
how did that affect his death?
It's so crazy. It's crazy to think about how like that, like, because like you honestly grow in popularity.
Yeah.
Like in the worst way
That
possible.
aura grows.
That's
Elvis.
That's like Elvis, right? That's
James Dean. We could keep
Michael
going.
Jackson. I mean,
Jim Morrison.
it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
There's so many.
We done got off the rails of our
No, it's
what
all
if
right. All right.
topic.
So what if you could drink ocean water?
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Everybody's like, what?
Dude, there's so much going on. Welcome to the Chronicology show.
Yes.
It's freaking chaos 24/7.
Episode number
dude.
2.
Number 2, man.
If you could drink ocean water, I think that you'd see all the different squids, obviously.
Right.
I think the ocean would really shrink in a year.
Let's go back to drinking the whitewater because that makes me want to throw up. Beyond like,
Have you seen people that go to Whitewater?
beyond that, beyond like the skin cells in the water. You know how much chlorine they put in that water?
That's true.
Like they have to. They have to soak it up.
Millions.
Otherwise, like
Of chlorine
it's gonna be like contaminated.
Right. And people are peeing. The worst part for me is like the people that wear the shoes. Like you're honestly better going barefoot than wearing those
Dude,
shoes.
people that wear water shoes are like that. I can't.
Down the water slide?
I don't get that.
Are you the person that when you go down, you cross your arms and cross your legs?
No.
What is the best water slide you've ever rode?
My favorite water slides. I love water rides. Love them. They're
Okay.
like of all the rides.
It's better
in
than
history.
roller coasters?
Yeah, 100%. I love it. I love the tube rides. When you're
Oh, yeah.
when you're in like a tube and you're going down a tube. Love those rides.
Well, you're in the moment.
Dude, they're it's just so like I
Your
don't
body's going on
So
a
free.
coaster. You're just being taken.
know. It's so freeing.
Yeah, it is.
When I was a kid, we rode down the tornado. You know, like the one where you go
Is
up
that your favorite?
and you go
The yellow
up
one?
and back
Yeah.
and forth. No, it's not my favorite.
No?
I like the tube rides.
Which one?
Just like a regular tube that you go down and slide in the water.
My favorite is at a water park in Destin, Florida. It's called Big Kahuna's. You been there?
No.
Big Kahuna's has these 3 slides, red, white, and black, and they're like speed rides, and it's all the same height, and you go at the same time.
Do you have a
as
mat?
other two. No.
The mat ones are fun.
Oh, that's fun too, but like you're lined up with 2 other slides,
You just go free body it.
and everybody goes at the same time. I think the red one's the fastest, and you go down, and it's like this, and then it evens out, and then there's like a 15-foot drop,
Dang.
and you just, and you're like this. Oh, it's so sick.
Okay. I like
Shorts
that.
are coming off and everything.
But I was that kid when the tornado comes up, you go down the tornado and you like jump off
Oh, you were that
of
guy.
the raft and you like ride it. And then you get back on the raft by the end of it.
There was one, oh my gosh, it was a tube ride. You probably have rode it. It's in Gatlinburg at the indoor water park.
That's a fun
You know
ride.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Wilderness Hotel.
Yes, and there's like, it's a 5-seater, and it's a big drop. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And have you ever been on it when you're the person that goes down backwards?
It's scary.
Scary
It's so-
as hell.
It's so scary. You're like, oh, freaking going backwards.
I was like 7 years old. I thought I'd lost my life. I was freaking out.
So much fun though.
So much fun. When you go down and you realize you're good.
So much
Well, because
fun.
your body goes like this. Your head is legit, like looking down.
Honestly, so much more fun than roller coasters. I think.
I got a hot take. I'm gonna ask you.
Uh-oh.
So, for roller coasters, what's better? Have you been to Dolly World
Yeah.
or Dollywood?
Yeah,
Dollywood.
Dollywood.
Dollywood. Sorry. But what is better, Six Flags or Dollywood? Six Flags Atlanta,
Yeah.
Dollywood for sure. No?
Yeah, well, I mean, the Goliath is hard to beat. I love the
Dollywood
Goliath.
has way better rides.
Superman is hard to beat.
Oh, so you're Six Flags.
But I do like this Screaming Eagle thing. That was a fun ride.
That's the best.
That's a fun ride. But some of the rides, see, last time we went to Dollywood, it was like, it had just snowed. So like most of the rides were closed.
Oh,
So
you
I
had
don't really
bad
have
experience.
I don't really have a big leg.
Right.
You know?
That's what I don't get either as well, is like, why do people like Dolly Parton so much?
I mean, she's got a whole wood. Right? Dollywood.
I didn't know where you were going with that for a second. I was like, what?
No, Dollywood.
Yeah.
She got a wood.
Her song Jolene. Jolene, Jolene. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not how it goes. But anyway,
Okay.
I want to tell you something crazy.
What?
I'm about to blow your freaking mind. I got to read it first. I will
God.
read the actual facts of what this is. So
What topic is it?
It's random. This
Oh,
is.
God.
You've probably heard of it before.
Yeah.
1958. So really not that long ago, right?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, 50 years, whatever.
70 something, but yeah.
60. Literally 60 years.
69.
Whatever.
I think it's actually 69 years. For
58 is 50. 70. It'd be 28 minus.
It's 69 years.
No.
No, it's not.
66 years.
Okay.
Or 65. It don't matter.
Close to 70.
1958. Not that long ago.
Yeah.
Human zoos existed.
No.
Yes.
Where?
Humans, Belgium.
There's a picture.
Yes. Okay, so.
What's it called?
I'm telling
They're
you.
going to fact check you.
They're called human zoos, all right? The last human zoo was hosted in Brussels, Belgium. It was at the World's Fair in Brussels, 60 years ago, about whatever. Scientists were so fascinated by race that thousands of indigenous people all over the world were put on display in human zoos in scientific demonstrations of racial difference.
So there's a bunch of like Indians.
Is that not insane?
That's crazy.
A human zoo.
And you said 1958.
Not that long ago. Before World War, like
Brussels.
more recent than World War II.
What happened?
I mean, it didn't last long, I don't think.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, like, imagine going to a zoo like that.
And seeing someone, were they chained up in the pictures?
They're like in cages like animals.
Stop.
It's insane. It's crazy how that existed not that long ago.
I don't mean to speak ill on anybody's country, but I know someone in my life that knows people that are from Brussels.
Yeah.
And he said they smell horrible. They are
they
don't shower.
They also recently ran human zoos.
They don't shower.
Dude, I saw that the other day. I was like, that's insane.
I was in Europe, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say where I was.
Not Brussels. Not Brussels.
And we were walking around, and I was walking down the street, and I saw somebody lift their arm up. It was a woman, and just had a full, just pit of hair.
Pit hair.
Have you seen that?
No.
You went to Europe before.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't the case in Italy.
I mean, I can't really say that I paid much attention.
I didn't pay attention. It just kind of was there.
Sitting there like this. You said.
Well, she was running, and she lifted her arm up, and I was like,
yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, I'll be honest.
I was as awestruck from that as I was last night when I saw the clip of Bryce Hall just piecing that guy up in the fighting championship. Real. Bare knuckle, to be exact.
Shout out to Mr. Bryce Hall.
Did you see the video?
Yeah. I mean, he licked that dude.
What was it, the first 10 seconds? I don't know how long the rounds are. I think it was 2-minute rounds.
Dude, he gave him a good piece, too.
And he ran up on him and just... Who was he fighting?
I don't even know. But I'll say this.
Doesn't even matter.
Good for him, because you ain't going to catch me running a bare knuckle fight like that.
You wouldn't do it?
Not organized. No.
I would do padded gloves for sure, but not bare.
That's like...
Cut your face
That's
up.
like organized,
murder.
For real fighting, for real, street fighting.
Right. If you clip someone the wrong way on your temple, bare knuckle, done.
Dead, actually. Not just done, dead.
Gloves too, but knuckles for sure. Hey, I was going to bring this up too. So I know I watched the most recent Logan Paul podcast.
Yeah.
I'm starting to watch it. I'm one of the fanboys now.
It's a pretty good show. He does
pretty
a good job.
Yeah. His co-star, the Mike guy or whatever, needs to be fired, but literally don't know what he's talking about.
Dang.
But anyway, Logan Paul had Jake Paul on. Mm. They were talking about boxing.
Yeah.
And it got heated. It got personal. And I was listening, and they were talking numbers, buys, all this stuff. And Logan was like, why is someone fighting me when they're fighting you? And then Jake's like, well, they're fighting me because I'm the more professional boxer.
Oh, I would have been pissed. As his older brother.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But is it not true?
No.
No?
I think if they went toe-to-toe, Logan is beating the crap out of Jake.
I bet they will. You think they will?
They should. That would do well. But Logan would beat Jake. He's so much bigger, bro.
Yeah.
He's 6'2", freaking
And he's way more athletic. Way more athletic.
Yeah, I agree.
Jake's all the stuff with pro wrestling is ridiculous.
So which one would you rather fight?
If I was them?
Well, no, like
just right now.
You right now, if you had to pick one toe to toe.
Jake Paul.
I'm picking Jake for sure.
Logan Paul's much bigger, probably hits harder.
You know that he hits hard.
And if he's been doing the pro wrestling stuff, his cardio is off the charts right now.
Dude, to be in the WWE, that's some cardio for real.
Yeah. And those big guys, the guys that are roided up, they're doing it too.
Oh, I know.
Which I feel like no one talked about John Cena and how he was going hard every single night at the size he was at.
Right.
It's like a lot of meatheads you see at like the Rome gym or wherever.
I mean, literally,
they got the cardio.
His life was probably put on an hour and a half strenuous, painful show, right?
Yeah.
When you're done, take an ice bath, wake up, work out, eat, and then work out
too.
again.
And they party.
And then, I mean, his life was literally to work out.
I don't understand. I have a buddy that was at the Hartsfield Atlanta airport and saw CM Punk. And he told me that it was after.
I bet you were so jealous.
No, it had happened like 4 years before I had asked him about this.
Yeah.
It came up somehow. And he was telling me that CM Punk wanted to take a picture with them, but then also didn't really want to at the same time because he was so sore. He had just wrestled. I think it was WrestleMania in Atlanta.
See, that's tough stuff, man.
Can you believe how sore they are?
Yeah.
That's like
and
NFL
then you wake up and do it the next day.
What's worse? You think NFL soreness or pro wrestling soreness?
Dude, pro wrestling, bro. Like they get
getting slammed,
thrown around.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you actually get hit. Like I know a lot of it's like kind of tries to be fake, but there's sometimes you get hit and it hurts.
Right. That was my childhood. That in Sports Center.
All right, so let's talk about your childhood, WWE and Sports Center.
Okay.
Give me your favorite WWE wrestler
of all time.
Of all time.
Mine's so basic. I probably have to say John Cena.
You would, you baby, you little.
John Cena is like,
but
he is second dad.
But he's legendary.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, him. There's several. Undertaker. That's so basic. I'm literally sounding like such a
Undertaker was sick though.
Undertaker, Rey Mysterio,
Edge.
I
bet you liked
CM Punk.
What's his name? Buzzed Head. Spear. He's famous for the spear.
Oh.
Wasn't he famous for the spear?
Edge does a spear.
Not Edge.
Who are yours?
Randy Orton. I bet you liked Randy Orton.
No. When I was growing up, because I'm much younger than you, you're like 45 years old. Randy was in his prime of being the villain. Like he had the voices in his head, all that stuff, that promo.
You're not about to just blast me like that and move on.
Like I didn't say it. But I don't know, who was yours? Because you were watching it like what? 2010, you were 16,
Mine was, what was Kelly?
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Why?
No, I mean, not really.
I was gonna say
she was fun to watch. Anyway.
I thought you were talking about the dude.
No, the girl, Kelly. Wasn't her name Kelly?
Yeah.
Like the blonde? Yeah. She was bad. And when I was 10 years old, I was like, probably the duo of, Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah.
That tag team was sick. What's the other guy's name? Triple H. Yeah. What was their duo name? Like DX or something like that?
DX, yeah.
I love them.
And they used to do the chop.
And then they like,
you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. You like that?
That's some good stuff right there, dude.
Man.
Rey Mysterio, obviously, 619 is one of the most legendary moves. Kofi Kingston was just fun to watch because he did flips all the time. Undertaker,
there's so many I could start naming off and just go nerd.
I bet you like Gold Dust and that little midget dude. What's his name?
Hornswoggle.
Yeah, Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle was awesome. Good. Chris Jericho. Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? Mentioning him.
Oh, you're getting old now.
Yeah, Stone Cold, The Rock. Which, The Rock had like one of the youngest stints in pro wrestling.
Really?
I'm about to go nerd. It's like 3 years.
It's like me talking about video games.
I know, and anime. My God.
Dude, anime's so good.
Right. I finally had someone ask me the other day, I think it was where I was at a hospital, and they said, "You like pro wrestling?" And it's this awkward thing,
That little kid in you started jumping.
And I was like, usually I'm like, sort of.
Yeah.
And this time I said yes.
You're darn right.
Owned it, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
And she looked at me and it was fine.
You gotta own it, dude.
Yeah, you gotta own
Live
it.
that life and own it.
I would rather admit that than say I like anime and I like whatever that show is. You said the last one in that ranking video.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, no one's ever heard of that. The One Piece. I've heard of One Piece. Naruto. What's the other one?
Dragon Ball
Z. Academia.
My Hero Academia. I've never seen.
There we
that
go.
one.
See, I know.
Dragon Ball Z though.
Is that anime though?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
That I would watch that.
That's a good
I would
one.
watch that.
You would.
I'll put that on the map.
I'm telling you, on the map, that show would fire you up.
Is it sick?
Yes.
How
Yes.
long is it though?
I mean, it can be long, but then like if you just watch the episodes, like you want to get in the right headspace to become a monster, watch Dragon Ball. When
Are they long,
when
too?
Goku and Vegeta go head to head, it's like,
How are the fighting scenes? They're pretty intense.
oh, they're sick.
I see the graphics, and I think like the first seasons they're just terrible.
Right.
And then like the last one, it's insane. The graphics.
You would love Dragon Ball.
When
I
did it
really
end?
think that. They're still making them, but they're in Super now, which is a whole new.
No, I want to watch the original.
Dragon Ball Z is like the one you need to watch.
I'll watch it. I'm being dead
Dude,
serious.
it's so good.
I think that's the best first anime to watch.
It's a great entry anime, and then the
It's
second
not really like heavy dosage too.
Avatar would be a good one to watch.
I've
too.
seen Avatar.
Avatar's good.
Avatar is good, but I just don't like the eyeballs popping out of the head. It's just kind of odd. You know, I'm talking about
Dragon
like
Ball
the eyeballs,
doesn't do that often.
the chest, which is interesting, but
Yeah,
it's just like, you know,
Dragon Ball's sick though. Goku is like after you watch the show, you want to be him so bad. He's a legend.
so he's just like a ninja.
He's a Super Saiyan. He's a Saiyan, which is like
So-
his race is a Saiyan,
Oh.
and
So he's like Hitler's ultimate race.
he turns into like a legend
Okay.
because he turns into a Super Saiyan, which is apparently like this thing that can't happen. And when he's fighting Frieza, it's like, oh, it's so sick, dude. I'm about to rewatch it. Swear to God, I'm rewatching it.
You're on Mars. I'm on Earth. And I'm like,
But
but I'm getting on the spaceship and I'm coming to you,
like,
you know?
let's go Goku,
Dragon Ball Z
dude.
all the
Yeah.
way, dude.
Dude, you really
That's
would like
awesome.
it. You really
Yeah.
would. You really would.
I feel like it's my own version of pro wrestling and anime.
You would. I'm telling you, man. You got to give it a shot.
Okay.
You would like it.
I'll check it out.
Naruto's a little more anime-y,
Well, that shark episode.
but it is good.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Why are we always talking about anime though?
I don't know, but we might need to focus on that now.
There's more to
It's-
talk
It
about.
seems like we're grilling it. What was the other point that we had?
There's more to talk about than anime.
Well, I don't know. What was it?
Dude, the human zoos are crazy.
Human zoos, nuts.
I'm so glad that's not a thing anymore. Could you imagine?
I would be chained up.
100%. You would be in a cage with a mask on. They'd be like, "Don't get near that dude."
Hey, have you seen the people that wear the mask out in the street? That'd be me.
That would be
in a
you in a
cage.
cage. That's right. With a chain around your neck. They'd be like, "Don't mess with that dog, dude. Don't mess with that dog." Yeah.
That'd be me.
Facts.
I feel like you'd be the person that's just running it.
I mean, it's just as bad to be the person that put it together, but like, who is buying a ticket and going? That's just as bad.
Right.
It's like, I want to. That's weird.
Well, what's worse? Is it running it or people that are coming and supporting the cause?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's just wrong both ways.
I think it's worse to buy the ticket.
But then let's think about it. We think about like animal people, like, and I love an animal just as much as the next guy.
Yeah, but
Like we're
not-
thinking about zoos. Like,
Yeah.
are zoos like that? Like that kind of messed up. You got
A
chained
lot of
up
people
animals.
think that.
I mean, I know SeaWorld's got a bad rap with the killer whales.
Yeah, but if you let all animals, is it if they're out on their own, is that captivity or no? That's when you're in the zoo.
Right, when they're
So when you're
captive.
in captivity, there's perks though.
I mean, they get free food.
Free food.
They don't have to hunt.
I don't. They should get better treatment. when it
Definitely.
comes
Yeah,
to,
they get better treatment.
Shots and everything else, but they probably aren't.
But their whole life is in a cage.
Yeah, and it's like being a fish in a fish tank. That's wrong.
That would suck.
That's wrong.
No, it's not. You told me the last episode that fish don't have emotions.
Yeah,
So
but
they don't know
still-
any better.
Still though, like, dude, your turtle swims. I'm gonna put you on spot. Your turtle swims in a tank that's 5 feet long.
It is actually 7 feet long, and it's perfect for his size.
I mean, he's by himself.
I know.
He has no friend.
He's a savage, dude. Look, if we put things in there with him, he would eat them.
How do you know that?
Because anything that's gone in that tank for 15 years has been food.
If you put a second turtle in there,
He'd eat it for sure.
do it
For sure.
You'd have to.
See, that is more crazy and psychotic than having him swim in
If
circles.
you put 2 in there, then there's less room. The 7
That's
foot
right.
tank.
So then it's like battle of the
3
fittest,
foot.
and he's like this big now.
He's huge. What
Yeah.
are y'all feeding that man?
Roids.
I think it's John Cena steroids. Holy crap.
He's roided up, dude.
I just think that's worse. I think putting fish in fish tanks that are like 5 foot long are worse than zoos.
See, that blows my mind, though, because fish, you said fish don't have emotions, but some animals do, right?
But like, at least some of the zoo spaces are bigger.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I don't know. There are a lot of people that get upset about the zoo stuff, though. It's crazy.
I love a good zoo, though.
Yeah.
I love going to
What's
the zoo.
your favorite zoo? I've been to the Atlanta Zoo, San Diego Zoo. That's probably the best
I've
one
never
in the
been.
country.
Yeah, I want to go.
Oh my gosh.
I want to go to San Diego and Australia. The Australia Zoo is like,
I don't know though. When I was flying overseas to Europe and we got to over Ireland, it had been like 8 hours. And I saw Australia and New Zealand at the very bottom of the map, and I was like, I couldn't do it.
yeah, it's a long flight, dude.
I'd have to be on drugs,
Yeah.
or you'd have to put me on some sleep
I would
medicine.
we'd have to bare knuckle fight and you knock me out. For real.
Dude, I would go over there and we could do that.
You and I are going to fight one day.
Oh, God. We
Not
will.
bare knuckle, but we're going to go toe to toe one day.
Let's do pro wrestling. I think that'd be more fun.
We're going to do a tag team, Chronicology. WWE.
Chronicology. Could you imagine? That'd be so cool.
That'd be freaking sick.
Yeah, but no, I'm just, dude, I'm burnt today, man.
Burnt?
Yeah, I feel like what is it? It's 12.
Yeah.
It's lunchtime, already 8, and I just feel like I could take a nap.
You didn't get your morning workout in either, so
I know.
you've been bumming today.
Take a nap.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 of the Chronicology show.
Like, subscribe, check us out on TikTok.
Follow,
TikTok is
subscribe,
booming.
like.
As I say that.
TikTok, boom. Everything's booming. Let's
Booming.
go. Business
Yes.
is booming.
Business is booming. Check us out. Thank y'all so much for supporting the show. God bless you. Have a great week. Peace.